right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakudash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who continue to feed the flock in the correct doctrine. And Shalom, peace and blessings to the Akim who follow suit and go out to wake up the elect throughout the four corners of the earth to bring out this truth. Shalom to you, Akim. Yeah, man, just stuck in this traffic, and I was reading this article that RT put out, and it was talking about how, you know, the tariffs that Trump is putting on Turkey is causing these other nations to start to beef with the United States, with the U.S., right? And you know, and also you have the U.S. who's you know, tripping on their own allies, which I guess Turkey is an ally as well. But you have I had some people that at work that were from Canada, and they were talking about how there's signs all over Canada that talk about not buying U.S. made goods or imported goods from the U.S. And this is Canada we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you've got Canada starting to hate the whore. You know, getting into Revelations, the 17th chapter, and the horns shall begin to hate the whore, right? And the whore, or that great city Babylon, is the United States, and those horns are the EU and NATO and all the affiliates. So when it says they shall start to hate the whore, that's what it's talking about. That's what that's prophesying, all right? And you can see it going on because you have the EU who's flexing on the U.S. right now, talking about, hey, you're not going to dictate who we do business with. You're not going to tell us we can't do business with this country just because you don't want to, right? When they was all in cahoots, you know, a while back, you know, whatever the U.S. did, they followed suit, and U.S. would fall in line with what everybody else is doing. So it's man, you know, it's exciting times, as Apostle Hart says, that we're living in right now. You have all of these prophecies being brought to fruition, and man, you still have a few prophecies that need to come to pass. A major one being the RFID microchip, which the brother from Mississippi had brought out an update on the Wisconsin company on what's going on there with the RFID microchip. Right, so it's only a matter of time before they make that chip mandatory. You know, before the War of Armageddon, before the famine. You know, you got the famine of the word going on right now. I was reading another article talking about that. You know, Alex Jones is getting shut down off of all social media, right? You had that camp that was found in New Mexico with a bunch of kids, a dead child, and a bunch of kids who were trained to go into schools and different places and start shooting the place up, right? And they're gearing that towards the men of the Lord, right? Because when you look at him, it wasn't your average everyday Muslim Arab. It was Jake. It was Jake. And that's what they're trying to do, man. They're going to give us a bad name. They're going to defame our character. They're going to, you know, they're going to shut us down from being able to bring out this word in one way or another. You know, that's what the famine of the word is. You know, and it's coming to fruition right before your very eyes. And you know, also in that Revelation 17, it talks about how you know, they shall make this place desolate, turn this place into desolation and burn the flesh. Right? That's talking about them ICBM missiles. All these other countries are fed up with what the United States is doing, and they're ready, right? They're ready to to send off them nukes this way, turn this place into a desolation. The Most High said He gonna put it in their hearts to do so, right? Because right now, these other nations wouldn't even imagine coming up against the United States, right? But just as He did in the time of Pharaoh, when He hardened the hearts of Pharaoh and the Egyptians, He gonna do the same with these other nations, and He's gonna cause them to start to come against the United States. And you know, it's only a matter of time. DJ Trump, man, he's on his game, man. He's following suit. If only you niggas could follow suit the way he does, you know, you'd be in line with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, but you're not. Right? So, you know, there's a lot going on out there right now, you know, and if they keep up with these trade wars are going to turn into battles, right? And these battles are going to, you know, eventually turn into Armageddon. And that's just the way it's going to go down, you know, because we've seen it happen before, just like with the Soviet Union. You know, most people don't know that there was a lot of this going on before that. You know, and it's funny, too, because there's all this news about the Taliban being back in the news. and Taliban going up against ISIS. And don't you know that the United States funded, I think it was like $8 billion or $4 billion, so some crazy amount of billions of dollars. The United States funded the Taliban to get the nukes out of what was then the Soviet Union. Right, that's an operative. Right, they probably worked. It was actually the CIA, I believe, that funded them. Right, so don't be fooled, you know, by this nonsense that's going on. You know, stay in the scriptures and filter everything through the scriptures, and the truth will come out. Because it's wild to see that you know, some people that you thought would never be coming up against each other are starting to turn on each other. It's a beautiful thing, because once you learn the truth, you read about that happening. The Most High said His word comes back not unto Him void. And He said, He prophesied that the horns would hate the whore. You know, and it's only a matter of time before that starts happening. You know, it's what did Yahweh Shai say? He said, yeah, you have you can you know, tell the weather, you know, and read the signs in the sky, but you can't discern the signs of the times. You know, which we've been given the gift to be able to do that through these scriptures. You know, we can't take that lightly. That's why we got to be watchmen on our high tower. You know, keeping watch, as well as you know, washing the blood off of our hands by telling our people what's to come. Because we know what's to come, and it's utter destruction. And as long as we warn our people about that, you know, and continue to attempt to wake up the elect, we're doing our job. We're doing what we've been told to do. You know, but many are called, the few are chosen. You know, and he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. And through much tribulation shall we enter the kingdom of heaven. So there's a lot going on right now, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. You know, you still have these concentration camps, the time of Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot that's still got to happen, but it's getting closer and closer every day, and more prophecies are being fulfilled. More and more prophecies daily, man, are being fulfilled. You know, you just had, you know, maybe a month ago, maybe not even a month ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, you had them huge earthquakes, you know, back in, I believe it was South America. You know, it's going down, man. Earthquakes in place to place. Lovers of money rather than lovers of the Most High. Wars and rumors of wars. You know, it is high time, man, for Jacob to wake out of sleep out of slumber, man. You know, you want to walk around smoking weed all day and just happy with being a nigga. You know, that's not what the Most High is calling us to do, man. You gotta wake up. You know, and you're only gonna wake up if you, if the Most High has chose you before the foundation of the world. But yeah, man, I was just driving, venting, you know, and there's so much going on, man. You could do a video an hour, you know, but you know we in bondage, so we do our due diligence, man, and we do what we can to push this word and push this truth. So with that, I want to wrap it up and say shalom.